Sophomore playing forward for the Pirates. Porter is North Central's interior anchor. He averages 14.2 points and 9.5 rebounds per game while shooting 56% from the floor and adding physicality on both ends of the court. Tip-off is coming up next, but first, here's Coach Esri, and then we'll meet you courtside for the start of this Region 16 matchup. Coach Esri, you start your Region 16 this season, which is different than the rest of the season. Can you kind of explain that?
Yeah, it's just one of those things. Easier said, I think, than to explain and stuff. But it's region time, and it's everything just kind of steps up a notch. They're teams that we play every single year, teams that we usually recruit against and all that stuff, and we're just a little more familiar with everybody in conference and region and everything. And so just like in the NFL with conferences, and just like in the Big 12 and the Big 10 and stuff, everything just gets ramped up a little bit, and that's certainly the case, I think, when we play Metropolitan and Jeffco and St. Louis.
Right. And when you play them, what's at stake? What are you trying to accomplish in the regular season?
Yeah, we're trying to get some seeding for our region tournament that's at the end of the year, and that'll be placed at Jeffco this year, and so it's just trying to get some seeding and all that, and then just again bragging rights and playing good teams and being able to play well against them. So.
You were a little disappointed coming out of the Johnson County game, the loss. Making it up against Link Academy. What did you get out of that game?
Yeah, I thought our guys, for the most part, we moved it well. I thought it took us a little bit to start moving it well, but we moved the ball well and did some stuff. But probably more so happy with our defense than anything. I thought we applied some pressure. We imposed our will at times with our defensive effort and made things hard on them. And that's what we're going to have to do tonight against Metro and every single night in region play. And all the other games too, is just play a little bit more intense defensively and have some great help side on defense and stay engaged when we do that.
When you play a full court zone or whatever you happen to pick up, when you do that, is it based on the people you have on the floor, and year to year is it based on the kids you have?
Yeah, it's year to year. It's kind of just personnel and what we have and what those guys flourish at and what they're really good at and stuff. And so I thought we did a really good job against Link Academy, applying some pressure full court wise with Grant Red and Zachary Kerr and Cam Brown did a really good job just applying pressure and stuff. So yeah, it's personnel based and then it's based on the year and what kind of we rep and practice and really go over and stuff. This year we haven't done it as much. We've been focusing on some other things and haven't really done the full court press as much as we have in years past, but something we'd like to get back to.
Well, we need to talk a little bit about your free throw shooting. It was really on display against Link here, but through the year you've been around 77%, which is one of the best in the nation. What's the difference there?
Knock on wood on that. Hopefully we keep it up. It's our guys just one, being aggressive, and so we're getting a lot of attempts and getting to the rim, and we certainly want to do that. But once you get there, you got to hit them and you got to knock them down. And I think our guys have done a good job concentrating. I wish I had a good rhyme or reason, to do that. I think I could probably sell a book and make a lot of money because free throw shooting is very hard, and it's something that seems easy and seems natural. But you said we're 77% or something like that, and ideally we're around 90 or 100. You think you make all of them and stuff, but we're still missing 3 out of 10 and stuff.
No, but even the best teams year after year are just a little above 70%. It seems, and here you sit at 77. And I think that's incredible.
That's good, and hopefully we can continue to be aggressive, continue to get to the line and up that percentage.
It's Metropolitan tonight, start of Region 16. Thanks, Coach.
Awesome. Thank you.
We're back with the start of the game in just a moment.
Welcome to North Central Missouri College.
Hello, I'm Dr. Lenny Claver, the president at North Central Missouri College. We're a growing college. Our reason for growth and success and the satisfaction of our students as well as our faculty and staff is based on something we call uncommon attention. We pride ourselves on providing uncommon attention to our students, and our faculty have bought into that. And I'll just tell you one thing, it works.
This is Jeremy Esri. The tip-off for our game is coming up next on Pirates Digital Media.
Restream Center at North Central Missouri College. It's a Region 16 basketball tonight. North Central Missouri College, number 14 in the nation at 13-4, hosting Metropolitan Community College. The Wolves are 6-12. Good evening, everybody. I'm Rick Cole. Ethan Shoup is with us as well, getting ready to meet the starting lineups here as Philip Wilson is our PA announcer tonight.
Now everyone on your feet for the starting lineup for your NCMC Pirates. At guard 6'5", redshirt freshman, the Twins number 4, Campbell Brown. At guard 6'3", redshirt sophomore, the Central number 5, Campbell Beck. At guard 5'9", redshirt freshman, Marshall number 10, Grant Red. At guard 6'4",
And so those are your starting lineups for Metropolitan and North Central. At this juncture, let's bring in Ethan Shoup, who's our color analyst tonight. Welcome, Ethan.
Hey, welcome, Rick. I'm excited to watch some region basketball. I expect it to be a highly competitive game despite Metro's 6-12 record. They have played some good teams close, and they haven't beaten North Central. They did not beat them last year, so I expect them to come out hungry and angry.
One of the factors tonight will be the addition of Kobe Johnson to the starting lineup for Metro. He just became eligible at semester. He hasn't played a lot of games, but the games he's been in since the semester break against Fort Scott, 18 points, against Highland, 20 points. He's an athlete and a factor. He's number 20, as you saw him introduced a moment ago. So here we go with Dan Gack jumping it up against Raheem Tyus, and our Region 16 game is underway with Nathan Chitwood, a longtime referee, making the toss at midcourt. Our director in this game is Aiden Snyder, with Nolan Parton doing our replays, and I am Rick Cole. Metro against North Central's man-to-man. Here's a drive by Pierre Smith. Smith against Red, and he pushed a little bit, and he ended up traveling. The ball goes to North Central.
Now, there's something in the air about these region games, aren't there, Rick?
It's very competitive. Yeah, you're right. Even on years where one team or the other is down a little bit, the longtime coach Marcus Harvey is kind of a trickster. He'll come up with a lot of different things. There's a travel on the North Central side. So the Pirates and the Wolves each turned the ball over one time. Tail of the tape here, North Central 83.6 points a game, Metro 79.2. Yeah, like you said, there are going to be some balls go through the net tonight.
Oh, for sure.
Crossover dribble, Devontae Watson matched up against Bennett. On the wing, Smith inside, and the turnaround good. That's Blake Killian, a sophomore who averages 9 points a game. Red to Bennett. And underneath, Porter had his putback attempt blocked away and knocked out of bounds by Porter. So James Porter III couldn't follow it up. He is a tremendous rebounder, number 16 in the nation at 9.5 rebounds a game, and second leading scorer for the Pirates. And here comes Watson.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if North Central plays a little physical tonight. Metro is not a strong free throw shooting team.
And North Central is the number 1 free throw shooting team by average in the nation. Watson on the outside. Looked for a little contact before kicking it to Tyus, and the air ball is picked out of the air by Camden Brown. Dang Gack. Might have gotten away with a little bit of a travel. Maybe that's an indication of how this game will be called. And back the other way come the Wolves. Tyus down low. Turnaround. Kobe Johnson. That's the young man that just became eligible at semester. And the Pirates have control. Bennett, boy, they leave him open from there. He won't hesitate. But 0 for 2 in this game, and the ball knocked out of bounds off Brown. So in the early going, a little ragged. Like you said, both teams kind of being physical with each other, and now an early timeout taken by North Central, and that should become a media timeout. Let's see if it does or not. Apparently not, so they're going to stay with that. We'll take a timeout and be back in just a moment.
Welcome to North Central Missouri College.
You are welcome here at North Central.
You are welcome at North Central.
You are welcome at North Central.
You're welcome at NCMC.
You are welcome at North Central Missouri College.
You are welcome here.
Give us a good look here at North Central Missouri College. We welcome you and would be glad to have you here on our campus.
Metro with the basketball, but the Pirates standing tough on defense. Watson from the outside works against Cam Brown. Now Johnson works against James Porter III, and Johnson fadeaway baseline. A pretty smooth shot. So Metro leads it 4-0.
Bennett on the basket. Rick had to step away for a second. Swings it to Smith. Little fall-away jumper, misses it. And Gack swallows up the rebound. Gack swings it to Bennett. Thought about shooting it.
Apologize for our technical difficulties as the Pirates against Metro. This is Porter underneath, and he's going to be fouled by Raheem Titus.
I believe Bennett had the field goal while you were away.
So to the line goes James Porter. Porter at 81% this year. He's done a little bit of everything, but his strength is really in rebounding. He is number 9 in offensive rebounds in the country and number 9 in total rebounds.
And he doesn't care how much bigger you are than him, how much taller. He's going to outwork you on those rebounds.
And the Pirates can tie with the free throw here by Porter. So 3.5 minutes gone by and tied at 4. The Pirate women won easily tonight. Pierre Smith for Metro. Red guarding the ball, and now off balance a little bit. Smith can't hit it, but the putback is good. So Metro comes right back with the bucket. Red outside to Bennett, who walks with the basketball, and the Pirates have turned it over again with 4 minutes gone by.
North Central really needs to keep the ball in the hands of Watson and Johnson, because those are two guys that can beat you, make anybody else beat you.
Again, there were no stats available for Kobe Johnson, but Devontae Watson is averaging just under 20 points a game. There he is, and there he goes. So Watson hits 8-4 Metro. This is a team that has been kind of hot and kind of cold on various nights. That's a turnover by North Central, and they've got to clean that up pretty quickly. Kobe Johnson using the screen. Looking inside for Tyus. And it's Porter that takes it away.
Going straight up, Porter, nice job.
Gack, Brown, Grant Red inside, hooking it back out. Porter ran into traffic, and it's taken away by Pierre Smith. And a bomb hanging in the air. Cam Brown the block. Red trying to benefit. And he'll be fouled as he went hard-nosed in there and drew the foul.
Are we watching volleyball or basketball?
Yeah. That will take us to our media timeouts, and they will do that right here with Metro leading it by an 8-4 score. We take a timeout on Pirates Digital Media.
I'm Jane Meservey, the Tutoring Center Director for North Central Missouri College. One of my main goals with online students is to let you know that all the services that an on-ground student has, you have also. If you're someone that can only do online, just reach out to me and we will make an appointment to get you taken care of and meet online. Do not hesitate if that means that we have to meet you on a Sunday afternoon or a weekday evening. I have students that may be able to do that for you.
8-4 Metro in the early going here. The dance wave on the floor as you take a look at the North Central Missouri College huddle under Jeremy Esri in his 10th year. North Central is 13-4, Metro 6-12, but it's been Metro so far with the 4-point lead.
And North Central really just needs to stop rushing. They already have a couple turnovers off of silly things like travels and booting the ball. So just settle into this game and get the offense settled in.
Foul shots coming rather for Grant Red. And he's been a very solid free throw shooter. That is his first miss of the year. Now 11 of 12. Grant's a freshman from Parkville, Missouri. Went to high school at Pius, the 10th high school. We talked about it, Ethan, with this North Central team shooting free throws so well this year. And it's always been part of Jeremy Esri's game to get to the foul line and, of course, make them once you get there. Johnson barrels in, and the rebound knocked into the hands of Tyus.
They definitely do a good job of using that to their advantage and attacking.
Lead pass, somehow getting to the ball was Smith, but the Pirates collapse on him and take it right back.
How about Cam Brown? Another block. Love his intensity.
He'll go all the way in with the finger roll. Cam Brown hits it for the Pirates. 12.4 points a game for the sophomore. Good look for Smith. Brown is there on the rebound. Off Gack's hands. Talent Holt will be our guest coming up at halftime at the break. Pirates are down by one here as the sophomore guard Devontae Watson handles the basketball against Bennett. And then it's Porter reaching around, and he's going to get the foul. The referees tonight, we mentioned Nate Shitwood a moment ago. The other referees are Chris Stevens and Chad Green. Nate Shitwood is a well-known referee around these parts. He's been a referee for about 130 years. Still doesn't show his age. He's a good one and a good guy. Oh, look at that rebound for Watson after the miss. Down to Brown. Does he have enough room? Yeah, he does. That brings the crowd back to life as if there wasn't enough life here at the Ketchum Center already. Good crowd. Lots of students here for this Wednesday night matchup. Oh, answering right back is Tyus, his first points.
Cam Brown really ignited the Pirate defense and offense.
And Metro steals it away, leading by one. Across the courts and blocked again as Smith went up. So the Pirates have a wall around the rim right now. As Strite will come in for Grant Red. 13-11 to play in the first half. Our staff tonight, we introduced you to Aiden Schneider and Nolan Parton earlier, our director and replay engineer, as Watson hits another shot. Our camera operators are Michael Turner, John Godbout, and Alvaro Alvarez. Alejandro Somoza is on our fan cam. Inside, Porter, the third. And the Pirates are missing a lot of those no-footers right now, although they're not easy ones. And a launch. And Strite will lasso that one and keep it in bounds. Cam Brown. Cam Bennett. Straight on the wing. And it's right off the hands of Porter and turned over by the Pirates. Watson looking for the cutter through, nothing there. Tyus will take a two-pointer. Gack grabs the rebound. Dang at 9.7 rebounds a game, 13th in the nation.
I'd like to see North Central get some offense off half court.
Good screen by Strite. Bennett feeds it underneath. Porter's first bucket. He has 3 points. And the Pirates again within one. Watson at 23 against Fort Scott and 23 against Highland in the last 2 games. This little turnaround by Killian, no good. Offensive rebound though, and it's going to be Watson to fire it again. Gack to Strite. At 11 and a half minutes left in the first half. Down low, Porter. Gack fighting for it. Porter just has had very little luck underneath. Good pass. And in the air, the shot no good, but a foul by Brown will send the Wolves to the line. Devontae Watson is a 70% free throw shooter. Well, been kind of fun. It's been up and down, and the Pirates and the Wolves going to work here against each other as we will take a timeout on Pirates Digital Media.
Before you open your eyes, at Smithfield, we're busy slow smoking. Before you sizzle, we hand select and hand trim. Before you were born, we gave birth to flavor, which you'll find in every bite of our naturally delicious hickory smoked bacon. Flavor hails from Smithfield.
Aiden Snyder is our director tonight as we produce North Central Missouri College Athletics on Pirates Digital Media. We're happy you can join us, the Pirate Huddle, and it's the Red Alert night here. And I see you've got a Red Alert shirt on.
I sure do.
Are you alert?
Oh, I'm alert. This game's got me alert.
Is there a reason we have a Red Alert night? Is it just another kind of theme night, or
I think
there's
it's
something behind it?
First region game, big game.
Oh, yeah.
It's good to see most of the crowd and team.
St. Louis will be here a week from Saturday for the next matchup at home here in Region 16. Devontae Watson will have another free throw.
I believe Metro's got St. Louis next on the board as well.
Could be. I guess their men are pretty good again. Not surprised at all. Watson 1 of 2. And it's a 2-point Metro lead. Into the game, number 31, Nasir Simpson. Bennett driving, blocked from behind, fouled from behind by Nasir Simpson. So the call on the floor will put Bennett at the line with 11 minutes left in the first half. Look here now. I was looking at the white uniforms. The Pirates have that red logo on their right shoulder. I thought there was some blood there on Cam Bennett for a moment, but it's just the Nike swoosh, right? I got bad eyesight. Can you? It's a swoosh,
it's
right?
a swoosh.
Okay. You like these uniforms, don't you?
I do. I like the Nike.
I thought the women's new whites look pretty good, also.
I will say, I think my favorite are the Reds.
Are they?
Yeah, look clean.
First free throw for Bennett tonight is good. He's at 87% on the year for a team that's a number 1 in average from the line. And 1 of 2 for Bennett. Open on the right side. Smith can't put it down. The rebound, reach for, but not controlled by Simpson. Bennett's weaving his way through. can't get it to go, and boy, the Pirates have missed a lot of layups. Although they haven't been real easy ones, they've still missed those close-up shots.
And props to Metro for making it tough on them, forcing a lot of turnovers, not making the high percentage shot high percent.
Midway through the first half, Metro has led most of the way, but never more than 3 or 4 points. So Corey Kerr and Talon Holt both in. Here's a drive by Micah Taylor just in. Crossover. Tyus.
Wow.
Good as gold. Raheem Tyus is a sophomore. This was his 19th start. In other words, he started all the games this year for Metro. Gack trying to get going a little bit with that hook shot. Nice touch. So Deng Gack, who averages 13.5 points a game, gets the shot. That ball knocked out of bounds will stay with Metro. And back in comes Kobe Johnson. Hesitates for a moment, but now he'll come in. And also back in is Blake Killian. And 27 seconds for Metro. Plenty of time here in the forecourt. Watson against Bennett. Good switch to Holt. Now on the outside, Killian with Gack all over him. Look at that move. They're going to wave it off, though, and call traveling. I guess that was a Euro step dribble, wasn't it?
There's so many rules about travels, like the gather step. And
I'm going to tell you, I'm not intelligent enough to handle it. I just can't.
We'll let the stripes handle it.
The Euro step has always perplexed me. And it's always perplexed me because in high school you slide your foot a half an inch and you get called for a travel on a layup. Oh, strike, can't hit it. In the NBA you can take six steps. And those guys are the most talented players in the world.
It's a rarity to see a travel called in the NBA.
Exactly. And they are the most talented people playing basketball on the planet. Simpson giving it into the corner. Killian right back to Simpson. He's going to load one up from there. And a nice offensive rebound. This is a good offensive rebounding team. Putting it right back up is Micah Taylor, who gets his first points. Gack in a three-point game. Red back in. Holt from the corner. And tipped and controlled by Metro's Simpson.
Baltimore Central keep forcing these outside shots. Not a great shooting team for Metro, but they can get the offensive rebounds.
Johnson a little out of control. Gack picks the ball off the board. Great pass, strikes into Kerr, and he hits it. A chance for a three-point play. It all started with Strite's pass from half court. So the young man from Independence, Missouri, is the Corey Kerr, will have a shot at the free throw line to complete the three-point play.
One shot. And I love the electricity factor he brings in when he's on the floor.
No question, he's a high-energy guy. Pirates are shooting 46%, Metro at 31% at this point. And Z right down the middle with that shot. Pirates and Wolves tied at 17 with 8 minutes to play and change here in the first half. Oh, Watson hard inside and fouled. Was it Kerr? A couple of different guys got him. And it'll be 2 free throws coming up. It's Kerr's first foul. And Watson to the line again when he just went 1 for 2 a moment ago.
2. And he's coming off a hot couple of games, 23 points against Fort Scott and against Highland.
6 points so far in this game. Marcus Harvey is the head coach of the Wolves as you take a look at the Pirate bench. And a good look at Devontae Watson, 2 for 2. 7 points for the sophomore. Holt, Red, and now Strite burning down the baseline. Here's Kerr from the corner, and he has provided a spark. 6 points for Kerr, and the Pirates take one of their few leads so far. Killian inside, Holt on him, steps through. Esri wanted to travel, didn't get it, and Killian still fighting for that loose ball, but the Pirates outnumber him and come away with it. Kerr lost it, picked up by Johnson, and the Wolves go the other way.
They're letting him play.
Watson looking for an opening in the defense. Killian giving off to Tyus. Tyus opposed at the rim and still made the shot. 6 points for Raheem Tyus. Around the perimeter with a 5-out look. Lost by Red, picked up by Porter. 10 to shoot. Straight inside, spinning his way in and drawing the foul. Kalen Strite's making some things happen, and immediate timeout comes after the foul on Blake Killian. So we will take a timeout here also. Pirates down by 1 at home.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. Check it out.
The old Fumble-Rooski.
Or you can bundle home and auto and save money. The old Bundle-Rooski.
Bundle?
Come on, man. Bundle.
Oh, my gosh.
Come on, man. What was that? You didn't supposed to.
Oh, Rooski.
I can't do it.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At halftime, we'll have the Dance Wave performing, and also we'll be visiting with Talon Holt, the sophomore forward for the Pirates. It's a 1-point game again. Metro back out 21-20. As Metro shooting 32%, the Pirates at an even 50% here through the first 3 quarters of the first half. So it's been very athletic. It's been very competitive, and it's been a 1-point game at many times during this first half.
And I love watching this physicality. Both teams just sprinting back on defense and not making any shot easy.
Kalen Strite at the free throw line is 2 for 6 on the year. Sophomore is 6'2", 165 pounds, and he'll have one more. Bonner Springs, Kansas is his hometown. And 0 for 2. Pirates are now 5 of 9 at the free throw line, which is not what we normally see. Watson in the lane, comes loose, Red is on it, and is able to get it to Porter. Not sure how, and then Red loses his position. It's helter-skelter right now. Strite to Kerr. Brown through everybody. Rebounded Porter. James Porter the third with 5 points. Pirates take a 1-point lead. Watson being chased by Strite of the Pirates. Smith. Kobe Johnson lost his man but didn't take the shot. Now he'll take a 3 over Kerr.
Wow.
My goodness, that's pretty. So 5 points for Kobe Johnson. And Metro right back up, this time by 2. Kerr trying to answer. Long rebound to Johnson of Metro. Watson runs the offense. And Watson, after the screen by Johnson, got the shot, and Johnson ends up with the rebound tied up by Porter, and North Central has the basketball back. Marcus Harvey, the head coach of Metropolitan Community College, 22nd year, 30 overall at Metro. He is a legend, to say the least, and had been doing double duty coaching the women and the men until this year, when they found late in the fall a women's head coach.
Yeah, I don't know how he did both of that for a long time.
And you know what? He doesn't either. Brown missed it. Bennett is there for the offensive board, and the Pirates restart with 20 seconds. Red doesn't take many outside shots. Lost the ball inside. Still battling for it among 4 Wolves. And it's Brown answering the bell. Cam Brown, a three-pointer. The Pirates by 1. Last year, North Central swept Metropolitan in 3 games, including winning the regional final against Metro here on this floor. A foul is going to be called on Porter III, and that is his first, the 4th team foul against North Central. 20 seconds on the reset shot clock. Pirates bring Holt back into the lineup.
Rick, Metro's coming off a very nice win against Highland, who's North Central. The first game of the season they lost, but they did win later on in the season. So definitely some common opponents between these two teams. Play tough.
Like I said, Metro can play well with anybody. Just give them the right night. Ivan Ramos is in, number 5 for Metro. He's got the ball right now. Pierre Smith off to Johnson. Killian drives against Holt. And now with 3 seconds on the shot clock, in and out. Tyus misses it. Gack across midcourt. Holt, Gack, and Bennett. Bennett inside. Tough move, got his own shot and hit it for a chance at a 3-point play. Camden Bennett's first bucket and a chance at a 3-point play for the team's leading scorer, 22.9. That's 16th best in NJCAA Division II. And a timeout coming here for the Pirates, as I believe they will have immediate timeout right here. We will be back in a moment on Pirates Digital Media.
Before you open your eyes, at Smithfield, we're busy slow smoking. Before you sizzle, we hand select and hand trim. Before you were born, we gave birth to flavor, which you'll find in every bite of our naturally delicious hickory smoked bacon. Flavor hails from Smithfield.
3:43 left in the first half, with North Central leading it by 3 points. At this point in the game, the Pirates are shooting 48% and Metro 32%. Pirates 2 of 7 3-pointers, 1 of 6 for Metro. Metro has taken 4 free throws, hit 3 of them. The Pirates have had 9 chances at the line, hit 5 of them. Cam Bennett at the line, usually very reliable at the free throw line. Let's see what he does here with the Pirates up by 3. That's a second miss for him, and that's newsworthy.
Yeah, uncharacteristic start for North Central, shooting free throws.
Yeah, it really is. Killian in the high post, opposed by Talon Holt.
Oh.
And then Brown got his arm in the passing lane. Comes loose. Bennett. Cam penetrating, but good job defensively by Pierre Smith. 3 Wolves around him. And he again can't hit that shot that he has made so many times before. Ramos into the forecourt. On the wing, that's Pierre Smith. Through traffic, gets it up anyway. And Holt wrestles for that rebound. He's strong on the boards, and the Pirates win that battle. Here's Gack on the run, knocked out of his hands. And the Pirates will have the ball underneath their own basket as Corey Kerr enters for Bennett.
One thing about watching Dane Gag, he's one of the best players I've seen at running the floor.
Yes, yep. I think that's why he is going to get a lot of looks at the next level because, first of all, he's improved so much and still has such a high ceiling, but his stats are pretty good. 13.5 points, 9.5 rebounds a game. But again, those physical attributes, the long arms. Johnson controls it on the tip. Watson for Metro. Johnson against Kerr, and inside, Killian was by himself, but couldn't catch it and put it in. Red for the Pirates. Again, into traffic with 4 Wolves around him. Call it a pack if you want. And Kerr knocked down as he fires that three-pointer. He'll have 3 free throws coming up. Boy, he wanted that, and he just about had a chance at a 4-point play. It's been a while since I've seen one of those.
Yeah, and he's been a much-needed burst off this bench to start this game. You know, North Central only had 3 bench points against Johnson County, a tough Johnson County team.
Kobe Johnson has just picked up his second foul. Kerr will have 2 more remaining. And John Neff is ready to check in, I would guess, for Kerr. One for two. That's Neff for Red. And also in is Micah Taylor, the freshman guard for Metro. And now the last free throw for Kerr. Only 1 of 3 at the line for Kerr. The Pirates hold a 4-point lead. Devontae Watson. We've got a number of guys that can play that point and play it pretty well. Pass inside, looking for some room. Tyus, and the foul will be on North Central. And that will be the 5th foul for North Central. Metro has already put North Central into the bonus. So Raheem Tyus to the line, a 52% free throw shooter, scoring 10.2 points a game. That's kind of a weird, kind of like a slider in baseball look to that ball. Kind of a, what do you call that, a 3/4 spin or something?
Yeah, just a little bit of English on it.
Yeah, it still didn't come out of his hand straight away there, and he's 0 for 2, and again, not shooting very well at the line this year. Neff is a sophomore guard. Work it around to Brown, and now Holtz. The Pirates run that 5-out offense again. Holtz spinning, looking. 11 to shoot. 1:30 left in the half. There's Brown off line. And the rebound yanked down by Micaiah Taylor. Baseline, shot no, but a foul will put Pierre Smith at the free throw line. Does not take them very long to get from one end of the court to shooting at the other end, does it?
Not at all. I mean, Pierce Smith, very quick first step, good at getting downhill.
Smith has started 17 of the 19 games for Metro this year.
And he's a guy, like you said, can score and run the point position.
Averaging 13 plus points a game and averaging 2.5 assists per game. Metro trying to pull within 2 here. So Pierre Smith, 2 points, the last 2 free throws, and North Central goes back to work. Again, running 5 on the perimeter. Brown makes the cut, and the ball kicked on the dang bounce pass. $20 to shoot. And Brown had it knocked out of his hands a little bit late on the call, but a call nonetheless. And will go against Tyus of the Wolves. Now in the bonus, Brown to shoot 1 and 1. 2 fouls on Tyus.
Boy, was that a nice break for the Pirates.
Very nice, you're right. Much needed. Again, the free throws just not there tonight consistently for North Central. That could hurt them a bunch down the stretch. Good screen as Watson gets loose for a moment. Now Smith. Killian spinning against Holt. Won't go. And Holt trying to rip it away. That's his superpower, I guess. And we'll talk to him at halftime coming up here in just a moment. He was not going to be denied. You don't take a bone away from a dog. There's Neff, nice fake. The pitch outside to Gack. They back away from him, but he can hit that shot. Just not this time. Watson free for the rebound with 18 seconds to play. Pirates by 2. Metro trying to take a lead or at least tie it. You can see the time remaining. Watson. And the putback nearly went for Tyus, and the long heave at the buzzer, no good, and the Pirates lead. A very entertaining first half. North Central 28 and Metro 26. How about that? It's been a fun first half. The two teams depart the court. The Dance Wave will make their appearance here in a moment, and everybody's just kind of taking their time getting off the floor, and I think catching their breath.
Taking a deep breath.
It's been that kind of game. Hey, we want to take a moment and welcome Tara Sanchez to the training staff here at North Central Missouri College. She started this week, and I'll tell you what, they've built a nice training program here at North Central. Megan Becker is the head trainer. Welcome to Tara Sanchez. And now, the Dance Wave.
They are co-captain Tori, co-captain Molly, Gia, Emma, Wayne, Hannah, Kate, Sadie M, Iris, and Sadie T. They will be dancing to Rat-Tat-Tat-Tat.
Welcome to North Central Missouri College.
Hello, I'm Dr. Lenny Claver, the president at North Central Missouri College. We're a growing college. Our reason for growth and success and the satisfaction of our students, as well as our faculty and staff, is based on something we call uncommon attention. We pride ourselves on providing uncommon attention to our students, and our faculty have bought into that. And I'll just tell you one thing, it works.
At halftime, North Central Missouri College leads Metro 28-26 as the number 14 Pirates Pirates battle in their first Region 16 game of the year. Had a chance earlier this week to visit with the reserve for the Pirates coming off the bench. Talon Holt is a sophomore from Princeton, and here's our conversation with the sophomore. Welcome to At the Break. This is Talon Holt, and welcome to you to the program. This is the second year you've done this. You're a veteran, right? Yeah. You know what? Maybe you could ask me the questions. How would that be?
I don't know how good that'd be.
I don't know, but that's okay. You know, you don't really have a large, a tall size here to measure against because I'm not doing a very good job. So, how about basketball? How are things going in basketball right now?
It's been a great year. Lost a couple of games, but I mean, we know how good we are. We know we can beat those teams that we've lost to already.
Right.
Some of them we got to play again, so see what we do the next time.
Well, like Johnson County, for instance, when you guys played them coming off the Christmas break and then you see them again later on, is that going to be a big deal when you guys play them again?
I mean, I hope we make a good bounce back. We came out of that game, we came into that game really slow, lethargic. We didn't really play good at all. They basically just out-hustled us and everything.
Right,
yep.
Right. What about coming up here? We're playing Metro and then Jeffco and then later on St. Louis. These are the games that really count. Do you guys take a different approach for these regional games?
I mean, it's the same approach as every game. We gotta go and win. That's the end goal. But the region games, they do mean a little more because, I mean, we obviously want to win our region, have the #1 seed when we go to the tournament.
Yeah.
I think it's down in Jeffco this year.
Yeah, it is. It is a Jeffco, which will make it even harder because they're usually very competitive. You were part of last year's team that was #1 ranked through a good part of the year, went to the national tournament. Can you expect, and do you expect to get to the national tournament again? Is that a subject that you guys talk about?
I mean, yeah, we expect to get there. We just got to win games to get there. Once we get to the regional tournament, we win that, we win districts, we're in again. That's always the end goal, is making it to that.
Sure. What was the experience like at the Nationals last year?
Well, it was fun. There's a lot different. We were staying in a hotel for about a week.
Right.
No school. It was a fun time over there.
Yeah. How are you playing? Well, how do you evaluate yourself at this point in the year?
I feel like I'm playing all right. Could be better, but I mean, I've had my moments where I've done good things, had my moments where I've done some bad things too.
Yeah. Did you come into the season with some things you wanted to improve on, and if so, what were those things?
Mainly defense. Last year I was pretty slow, I will say. I feel like I've gotten a little bit better at defense, and I felt like in order to play, I needed to play good defense.
Yeah, and how do you do that? How do you practice that by yourself before you get together with the team?
I mean, honestly, it's more of a hustle thing, and more of a hustle thing than anything.
Right.
There's not much you can just practice. Stay in shape, I guess.
Right, absolutely, yeah. How about school? It sounds like you've maybe changed your mind on what you want to do in the future, and how has that affected your school?
It hasn't really affected much. It's made me change my mind. I might not play basketball next year, probably won't. But just finding the school that has the program I want to go into.
And what is that?
Data analyst.
Okay. Hey, we talked about this. What does a data analyst do? Can you pick an industry to work in, or?
So, I mean, with me having I've done a bunch of science and math classes here, and for physical therapy, but I changed my mind on that. So, mainly like in the medical field at hospitals, you can work there and analyze data.
Right.
Of everything.
That sounds like a huge challenge. Is there a lot of, what I want to say, extra coursework? Do you have to go to some kind of graduate school to be real qualified in that?
I haven't looked fully into that, but I don't know exactly. I'm just looking to get into a college and like apply for a college,
Okay,
and
gotcha.
look at if I have to take any extra classes before I can get into the program.
Right.
Then I'll do that.
Well, let's turn the page a little bit and talk about your family. You come from Princeton, and I've said this so many times, it includes you. I've never met someone from Princeton I don't like. They're always good people. What was your experience like in high school? Did you have a good time in high school?
I enjoyed Princeton a lot. It was, I mean, small town, not much to do. Get to know everybody.
Right. Athletics is important, though.
Yeah.
What did you play in Princeton besides basketball?
I played basketball, football, baseball, and did track.
So you were busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were really busy. Do you enjoy being just a one-sport guy at this point in your career?
I mean, yeah, I enjoy it. The fact that it's my favorite sport makes it even better, though.
Right. How about your family? Can you tell us about them a little bit?
My mom, she teaches up there at Princeton. Had a lot of classes with her. My dad, he works for Smithfield. And my sister's a teacher right now.
Right.
And my brother, he's still at school at Princeton. He's a junior.
So how did you escape the teaching bug? How did you, had you seen enough of it by that point?
I don't know if I'd want to be a teacher at all.
Right. Did you give your mom a hard time in class?
I tried to.
What was her reaction to that? Did she share her thoughts during, like, when you came home from school, or was it just in school?
It was a little bit of both.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Okay. What does she teach?
She's the fax teacher up there for all the, cooking and home classes.
Right. Yeah. Are you domestic like that? Do you cook and do stuff like that?
I cook a little bit. I'm not the greatest, but I'm all right.
Right. Well, let's go with that for a minute. What has being on your own in college the last year and a half? How have you grown as a person?
I feel like I've gotten a little bit more independent, which, I mean, I would hope I have, but cooking, I never cooked when I lived at home up in Princeton, but I can cook now. I got to clean a lot more. Just, all the simple things.
Yeah, that's kind of part of life, though.
Yeah,
kind of part of life.
Just comes with it.
Yeah. You talked about your siblings. You guys a real close family? Do you get together on holidays, that sort of thing?
Yeah, we get together on all the holidays.
Right. If someone sees you on campus, what would you like them to know about you that maybe they don't?
Well, the people that don't know me, they probably just think I'm a really quiet person. So I'm not much of an outgoing person, but I just hope they think I'm a good person, I guess.
Right. When you are done with North Central, presumably in the spring, what will some of your memories be of being on campus?
All the time with my teammates. I've had a lot of good memories. Hanging out in the dorm rooms, traveling, time on the bus, locker room. Just had a really good time with all the guys.
Right. Well, I think that's kind of sums it up. They say when you go to your 20th reunion with your teammates, you'll talk about, not the games, not the scores. It's all the experiences you've had. Talon, thank you so much. Appreciate you coming in and doing this. And we'll be back with the second half in just a moment. Pirates leaded by 2 here at halftime. Our thanks to Talon Holt for doing our halftime feature at the break. And let's take a look at some of these stats now that have accumulated in a very tight first half with the Pirates leading it by 2. You look at the team stats there for a moment. I'll mention the leading scorers. 7 points seems to be in a very close game, very even. Devontae Watson has 7 points. Colby Johnson has 7 points from Metro. For North Central, Camden Brown has 7 points. And again, repeat after me, 7 points for Zachary Kerr. Some other noteworthy stats in the first half. 6 rebounds for Metro's Raheem Tyus, 6 rebounds for Dang Gak, 5 rebounds for Talon Holt. And Ethan, you look at this game, and the stats reflect exactly what's been going on the floor. Things are just very even.
Oh, yeah, totally. And the physicality has been unmatched. Metro really doing a good job not making life easy for North Central, and kind of a tale of free throws, the opposite of what I thought would happen. North Central struggling from the line, Metro doing pretty well.
Let's continue with this train of thought. Metropolitan's biggest lead, 4 points. North Central's biggest lead,
4 points.
4 points, that's exactly right. So the lead has changed 7 times, been tied a couple of times in this game. The North Central leads 28-26. Really a fun basketball game. The big difference is in the shooting, 40% by North Central and 28% for Metropolitan. Metro has made up for it, I think, a little bit by being very good at the free throw line. They hit 5 of their 8 attempts. The Pirates have 6 makes and 8 misses.
Wow.
So that's one thing that's in favor of Metro as we get ready for this second half. And the team stats here from the first half are about to go away as we tell you that we will be back with you not Tuesday as we thought. That game has been postponed until the final game of the season. The men's team to play Kansas Christian College JV on Tuesday. That is no longer on the schedule. It has been moved to late in the season. So our next presentation on Pirates Digital Media will be a week from Saturday. Another Region 16 game. And on the men's side, a very exciting matchup between St. Louis. They were hovering inside the top 25 at one point this year. And the Pirates, who are currently number 14 in the nation. Speaking of the men's rankings, Palm Beach State College still number 1 with Johnson County number 3. Iowa Central, we know all about them, number 5. Ellsworth number 6. Iowa Western and Council Bluffs number 11. And the Pirates check in at number 14 in the top 25. So here we go in the second half. Metro starts out and a 2-point lead for the Pirates of North Central Missouri College. Killian on the wing against Porter. Popping outside Watson with those 7 points, and a rebound by Porter. So the Pirates stand tall on defense. Now let's see what they can do at the offensive end.
Let's see how the Pirates start this half. Hopefully less turnovers and more.
And Jack immediately goes to work, can't hit the shot, and here's Kobe Johnson, 1-on-4. Kobe's going all the way and hitting that shot. He skids out of bounds, but seems to be okay. Red ahead to Porter. Oh. Can't hit that one. And again, no footers have been very difficult for North Central to hit. Pierre Smith threw it away. Gak the save.
You know, we talked about Gak running the floor earlier, and he just showed us right there.
Bennett thought about the 3. Now he'll go inside and try for the 2. Nate Chitwood with the call of the foul on Metropolitan. Chitwood working with Chris Stevens and Chad Green. So Bennett to the line. He has been a very reliable free throw shooter. Last year especially, he set the school record for highest percentage from the free throw line at 100 free throws last year. Has one more here. And so he is 3 for 5 at the line. But again, good to see him hit those. And he's got 5 points. Pirates by 4. Smith. Devontae Watson against Red trying to fight the Johnson screen, and they throw the ball away. Pirates did a nice job in hedging on the ball handler and then retreating and forcing a turnover. Bennett left all alone as they move out with Gak, and then the rebound. A little contact between Johnson and Watson, and thought maybe we'd get a travel call out of that, but Watson very good on his feet and kept the ball alive. Into the corner, here's Johnson.
Not a guy you want to leave open.
That was pretty smooth, wasn't it? Kobe Johnson's second three-pointer and 8 points in the game for him unofficially. Brown goes to work, North Central by 1. Bennett slices through a little crack in the defense, still can't get the roll. And then it's Red with a steal. How about that on the baseline? Bennett still can't get it. How many times have we said that tonight? Pirate basketball with 17:47 left. Our director in this game tonight, Aiden Snyder. Nolan Parton is our replay and graphic man. And blocked underneath, but also a foul as Bennett went up hard. We're going to give the foul to Blake Killian, a sophomore, and Bennett goes to the line again after hitting 2 just a moment ago.
And these no-foot shots you're talking about seem like the hardest ones for the Pirates to make tonight.
That's an old saying from the legendary basketball coach Larry Holly at William Jewell. He used to talk about no-footers. The other thing, and I haven't used this one yet tonight, have you ever heard of a close-up layup being called a bunny?
I have not.
Like you missed a bunny or you hit the bunny? I don't know where that's came from. Well, that's the one you hear every once in a while.
I'm going to use that in the future.
The bunny.
The bunny.
Johnson inside. Pirates collapse on him. Boy, are we playing a zone here? Almost looks like it, but no, it's man-to-man and a left-handed shot. What a nice drive by Smith. Hits his first field goal, has 4 points. Bennett quickly back the other way. They're all over him, and Red takes control. Grant Red, good screen by Gack. Here's Grant inside, pitching it out, and deflected out of bounds by Tyus. I tell you, Metro's pretty darn good.
They fly to the ball on defense.
They do. .13 to shoot, 17 minutes left. Running screen by the forward Porter, and the Pirates get inside and score it.
Excellent job by Porter sealing off the defender to allow Cam Brown for an easy shot.
Brown hits again, has 9 points. Watson being dogged by Bennett. Killian fires a 3, and Gack yanks down the board. Ahead to Porter. He hangs in the air, got it to roll in. Had to use a little bit of English on that backboard to get it to go, but it does go, and the Pirates take a 5-point lead. That may be their biggest of the game. It has been back and forth, punch for punch, if you will. Now Smith inside. Tough rebounding underneath as Killian hit the floor, and Gack grabbed another rebound. Here's Red in traffic, pitching to the corner. Brown shut down by good defense by Tyus, and Red drops it to Gack. So the Pirates come out smoking to start this second half. This will be a 30-second timeout, but it will also be a media timeout, so we will take a timeout as well. Pirates and Wolves, 15:46 to go. Partners with North Central Missouri College Athletics include Farmers Bank of Northern Missouri. Bank on the go with Farmers Bank mobile app. Pentagon Ford, now offering low upfront prices and no hidden fees on every vehicle in stock. St. Luke's Health System. St. Luke's unique combination of clinical excellence and compassionate care makes them the best place to get care. Grundy County Lumber, your authorized local steel dealer. BTC Bank, agriculturally minded, service-oriented, and driven to strengthen the communities it serves. Region 16 leading off this Region 16 schedule for North Central. The Pirates and the Wolves battling here at the Ketchum Community Center, where the Pirates are 6-2. They beat Link Academy Saturday 96-58, and they lead it here 38-31 against this good Metro team. Full court pressure now, at least for a moment. Red was up. Now Watson will attack, but he has Bennett on him. Kobe Johnson. Porter stays with him to the baseline. Good catch on the wing by Tyus. 6 to shoot. Watson hanging. Getting it to go and fouled. Wow. The basket good. The foul looks like it'll be on James Porter. And Watson will have an additional free throw coming up. But first, I think there is a timeout. Is this the media timeout? I believe it may be. And we'll see. It is a media timeout. 3 fouls now on Porter the third. That is going to be a factor the rest of the way. And we will take a quick timeout here. And as they go to the media timeout, we go to a timeout as well.
North Central Missouri College is a 2-year public community college offering associate degrees and certificate training. We offer a transfer degree for students planning to attend a university in pursuit of a 4-year degree. We also offer associate and applied science degrees and certificate programs which prepare students for employment. North Central Missouri College offers small class sizes with a student-to-instructor ratio of 19:1. We also feature dedicated academic and student services staff who are invested in the success of each student. You are welcome.
Pirates digital media coverage of the Pirates is live on YouTube at Pirates Digital Media Live and on Facebook at Pirates Digital Media. Remember, the game you're watching will also be on demand as soon as we shut down business here at this end after the game. At the free throw line, Devontae Watson.
And what a shot that was. Also student of the month.
Watson?
Metro. Yeah, Watson.
Well, he completes the three-point play, so he gets a grade there on that play, and he makes it a 4-point game. I was student of the month once in college, and to celebrate, I skipped my next 5 classes.
I mean, that seems like the way to do it.
Here's Brown for 2 on the baseline. And Cam Brown with 11 points now, averaging 12.4 a contest. 40-34, right back comes Pierre Smith, and he has 6 points. And again, they don't take much time going the 94 feet between baskets. Gack on top, Talon Holt is in. Talon gets a little bit of breathing room on the Watson gamble, and here's Red. Gack with the offensive board and knocked out of bounds by the Wolves after the miss. Grant Red will surprise you, won't he? Some of the athletic plays he makes.
Yeah, he's very quick. And an excellent passer, as we just saw there.
Look at Gack hanging in the air, drawing the foul as Killian hits the deck. And, yep, it will be a shooting foul. Gack will go to the line. Dang Gack was with us in the interview Saturday afternoon. He talked about his parents coming from South Sudan. I think his dad arrived 5 years before his mom and the rest of the family came in, settled in North Kansas City, and we were talking about Alejandro Somoza and his adventures this past week being from Venezuela. Yeah. Similar situation for Dang's family, and they are all safely in the United States now and doing well.
Yeah, I'm glad all my teammates say they were okay.
Yeah. A little bit antsy about that one.
Yeah.
Pressure now in the backcourt for real. Johnson off to Smith. Killian against Holt. Looking for the backdoor cutter, nothing there. Finally inside to Watson, blocked away and taken away by Brown, who fires the ball to the other end, but just short of Gack. Smith pushing the ball up. 3 there, and he goes right through the middle and draws the foul.
You talked about how a quick 94, Killian, just no hesitation to pick that one back off.
Well, let me just go to the time clock here. After the interception, the shot clock resets, and it was at 26 when the foul was called. So it took him 4 seconds to go 3/4 court and take the shot. And now it's Pierre Smith with a 66% average for the year, firing the first one in and one to come. Smith had 22 against Fort Scott in the loss Monday. Against Highland 21 with 4 rebounds and 5 assists in the win. That one comes loose and a good heads-up play by Smith to keep it alive. Killian will attack against Red. That's a mismatch. Down low, look at Smith take that shot against Holt, but Holt ends up holding the fort and getting the rebound. 13:41 to play. Gack against Killian. This is a nice matchup. Dang trying to hold on to it, and finally a foul called down deep in the corner. And that foul will be charged to Kobe Johnson. Metropolitan has just 8 suited up for this game. They just got Kobe Johnson at the semester becoming eligible. They have a couple of guys that are working on their eligibility. So they'll have a full roster, I would imagine, by the time we get around to regionals. And again, the rematch between the two teams at Metro will be on February 4th. Drive inside, Porter can't hit it. Or excuse me, that was Bennett that couldn't hit it. And back the other way, Smith to Watson, and boy, it is not for the faint of heart down there right now.
I mean, he's not shying away, but the Pirates defense, I think they have 3 or 14 blocks tonight. They've been all over.
13:11 to play. Metropolitan. Johnson battling for position with Brown. And it's Johnson that ended up with the basketball. Watson does it again. A dozen for Watson, and now a 2-point game with 13 minutes to play. Going straight into the game. Gack loses it. Gack gets it back, and Gack is under pressure again and loses it to Killian. Now a 2-on-2, 3-on-3, and into traffic again with a big block.
Wow.
Pirates come the other way. Gack with the dunk and the foul.
Wow.
There's a highlight for you. Both ends of the court, it ends with Dang Gack's dunk, and he may be hurt. We talked earlier in this broadcast about Megan Becker and Tara Sanchez being the 2-man team in our training staff. Here's the replay. There's the big block at the other end. Well, it was a couple of minutes ago.
Glad he's all right.
Yeah, and that would be a bad loss for the Pirates if they lose Gack. Now he'll have the and one free throw. So Dang Gack with 10 points now. And here you go. Here's the dunk by Gack, and he hit the floor hard.
Hey, that sequence right there is why I love watching region basketball.
The Pirates and the Wolves have put on a show tonight. 5-point North Central lead. Watson directing traffic. Here's Kobe Johnson matched up against Stride of the Pirates. And he got the shot to go, +1. Kobe Johnson, as good as advertised, he hits again. It's not that he has scored so many points, he has a dozen, but just his athleticism.
And Metro is not going away by any means.
No, they're not.
Have an answer every time North Central seems to get a little bit of momentum.
He can cut the lead to 2. Stays at 3, but did Gack touch it last? Nope, it was touched last by Micah Taylor, who is in. Ethan Shoup doing color for us tonight here. I'm Rick Cole. Our director is Aiden Snyder. Bennett across the midcourt. Inside Holt. Dishes it across to Brown, but blocked one more time, and it's Talon Holt. Metro trying to save it, and they do so very nicely. Good work by Tyus to bring that ball back to the forecourt. Now Johnson against Holt. Quick off his feet, got it to go in. This game just surprises you play after play how good it's been. Gack to Bennett. He's been quiet scoring in this game. Now drives after the shot fake, blocked, but a foul. There have not been many layups that have not been contested very physically in this game.
A lot of physical plays, and they haven't, they're letting them play, which I respect.
11:28 to go in this game. Pirates lead it by 3.
Ready for more? Introducing Hy-Vee Plus. Get a Hy-Vee Plus premium membership for just $99 a year and get fuel savings every time you shop in-store and online. Plus, exclusive deals and offers every month. Plus, you can call our Red Line hotline day or night for anything you need. Plus, free standard delivery and free express pickup. Plus, a personal online shopper. With Hy-Vee Plus, our plus equals more. Sign up today.
Hall of Fame Day is just around the corner. In fact, it'll be at the halftime of the St. Louis North Central doubleheader coming up on the 24th. Tony Arrington will go in, a women's basketball player from Trenton Junior College. How about that? Along with Joanne Davis, Diana Lowry, Steve Richmond, Cortland Runkles, and the 2020-21 men's basketball team will all be enshrined in the North Central Missouri College Athletic Hall of Fame on January 24th. During the doubleheader against St. Louis.
You know who I met today?
No, I don't.
Jack Derry.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
I'd like to meet him.
I think he's up in the red seats. I believe the nephew of Russell Derry.
And, of course, the Derry Athletic Complex practice facility for baseball, which you're a member of the baseball team. There is and you've seen it on the stairwell, they've got the, not plaque, but a placard.
Yeah.
Of his career at one time compared to Mickey Mantle. Camden Bennett hits 1 of 2 again. Talking about the free throws for North Central, Cam Bennett has not been immune to a few misses tonight. Killian in a 3-point game. Watson gives it to Tyus. He'll take the 3 over Holt, and crashing the boards again is Dang Gak. Bennett brings it across. Screen by Gak. Bennett goes in, can't hit it. Gak follows it up. The 6'7 sophomore with the offensive rebound and putback to make a 3-point lead. No good underneath, and the shot put up.
I thought he might have walk there, but
foul's going to be on Cam Brown. So the foul called against the Pirates, Camden Brown, is his second. No problems there. Tipped and loose, but right into the hands of Tyus. Loose again. Gak has a chance at it, and he squeezes it for the moment. Corey Kerr into the lineup, up the sideline. Dang Gak backing in. He's got Micah Taylor on his backside. Goes to work, can't hit it, and Taylor grabs the rebound. Loose ball again. Kerr working against Smith, and what's the call going to be here?
I think they got...
That's Zakori?
Yeah.
So Z will pick up the foul here.
Thought they might have got it out of bounds there.
Yeah, I was wondering that too. That's why I was watching very closely, but they give the foul to Kerr, and it's his second. Watson to the baseline. Watson used his body well to protect and gets his 16th point. Devontae is a sophomore, and he has played like a warrior tonight. Gak to Bennett. Bennett draws the foul. And even though he hasn't gotten many to fall tonight, either on the floor or at the free throw line, he keeps battling, and he'll go to the line here with a couple of free throws.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You expect that to change pretty soon.
And you know what? I wouldn't doubt that as the game gets closer to the end, he'll get better and better. So Bennett with 2. He has hit 7, but just because he has been such a great free throw shooter, it just seems like he hasn't hit all night. He has hit 7 to go along with just 1 field goal. So 10 points now for Camden, who's averaging 22.9. Long one by Watson. Talon Holt might have rubbed it off the hands of Pierre Smith, but they're going to say no. Smith never did touch it, and they'll throw it back in bounds. 23 to shoot. Stepping out of bounds, or was there a foul? There was a foul against Talon Holt. So Holt picks up the foul, his second. A reset shot clock as Metro has it inbounds, and now a foul away from the ball is going to be on Metro. Nathan Chitwood saw a foul on Raheem Tyus, and that'll give the ball back to North Central.
Him and Porter were battling off the ball, and gets called against Metro.
3 fouls on Tyus, and now Jeremy Hesry and Marcus Harvey at midcourt having a laugh. Jeremy went up to him across the midcourt line and was explaining something about the new scoreboard, the new video board. And then they parted both laughing about something on the video board. And I think it's just simply Marcus isn't used to that new scoreboard and was looking up there for some kind of a total of fouls or something, I would guess. Meanwhile, back to play and a strip steal. Here's the lead pass to Watson. And Watson hits another one. 16 points for him and a 4-point North Central lead. Metro has moved into a zone now. We saw this against Southwestern Iowa Community College a few nights ago. Bennett makes him pay for it. The way to beat a zone is by hitting from the outside, and that's exactly what Bennett did.
Don't want to get him going if you're Metro.
Just under 9 minutes to play. The Pirates have stretched the lead to 54-47, and I know what they were looking at on the video board. The score is wrong on the video board. It's okay on the other scoreboard. There's Holt inside, spinning and scoring. I asked Talon during our interview shown at halftime if he had any highlights that he really remembers from basketball so far. That might be the one, because he didn't really have a great one, but that was quite a play. And Marcus Harvey wants to take a timeout here. Let's see if it's a long one or a short one. And it's going to be a short one here as Marcus Harvey and I have finally figured out the scoreboard situation. 56-47, North Central by 9, and that certainly is their biggest lead. Dr. Lenny Claver is the president of North Central Missouri College. Our athletic director is Nate Gammett. Our sports information director, Ryan Suttonfield, and here at the Ketchum Community Center, the staff includes Nate Gammett, Jeremy Esri, Nate Swan, and softball coach Sarah Van Dyke. Nate Swan coaches golf for the Pirates. Their season is starting to get a little bit closer. Baseball is not too far off, and softball will throw their first pitch in less than a month. Also flag football this year. 2 home games so far. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm excited. Hopefully I can get out there and watch it.
Back in the worldwide headquarters of Pirate Digital Media, we've been trying to figure out strategy for televising flag football. I've done a lot of 11-man football, but flag football is going to be kind of fun and interesting and challenging and all that stuff. We've had some challenges tonight that haven't been fun. There's the pull-up by Tyus. Offensive rebound by Taylor, but then knocked out of his hands, and there's a foul on Brown of the Pirates. That'll be 3 on him. Both teams in the bonus now. And that should mean that Metro will shoot a 1-and-1, and that's indeed the case with Micah Taylor going to the line. Micah is not a good free throw shooter, 37%. 4 points, 3 rebounds against Fort Scott. 4 points, 3 rebounds against Highland. And as predicted, he misses that free throw. So a 9-point lead is the biggest for North Central. Grant Red. Brown on the drive. Talon Holt back to Brown. He's going to launch the 3. A little short. Good job boxing out by Metro, and Watson with the rebound. And the three. Long rebound. Bennett there, stolen away and then thrown away. As grabbing that loose ball was Taylor, and he thought he was going to travel, I believe, so he flipped it toward the middle, and that's where the contact occurred. And that's not a very popular call in Trenton, Missouri.
It's so hard on those loose balls.
Yeah.
To direct the contact to one guy or the other.
And the foul is on Porter. That is his fourth, and that is a big deal. 7:41 to play. He stays on the floor. We'll see if they get him out of there now, and there is no move to the bench. So James Porter is on his own and has to work with 4 fouls. Right down the middle for Tyus. 56-49. And thrown away by Strites, but deflected by Metro. And 23 seconds left on the North Central shot clock. Pirates and Wolves play again on February 4th at the, as I understand it, refurbished Pullman Fieldhouse on the campus of Penn Valley College, part of the Metro system. And here we have a media timeout with 7:34 left in this game. Pirates and Wolves in the second half, 7.5 left.
To Farmers Bank of Northern Missouri. Banking made simple. With online and mobile banking, you can check balances, make transfers, pay bills anytime, anywhere. Visit online farmersbank.com to get started. As a locally owned FDIC insured bank, we believe in more than banking. We believe in community. Your growth is our mission. Farmers Bank of Northern Missouri, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All 13 on the floor at any one time have given their all. And when I say 13, I include the referees. They've done a tremendous job, I think, here, and they have battled to keep this game under control. That's not a negative thing. It's just that this has been very competitive, very physical, and they've done a nice job. So the two teams with 7:33 to play in a 7-point game, and Metro in that 2-3 zone again. Here's Red. Nowhere to go. Great defense by Smith. Bennett tries to beat the zone again, and that's what he needs to do. We talked about it a moment ago. 15 for Bennett. 2 3-pointers here in the second half. Watson. Taylor driving on Strite. And that touch wouldn't go. Killian there for the offensive board. Good ball movement, and then Red blocks it out of bounds. Grant Red's first block of his collegiate career. Now on, we'll have to list him at about 6'9".
There you go, Grant.
Hook shot good. Little baby hook by Blake Killian, his 4th point. And it's a 8-point game, and now a foul going to be called on Smith, and he's not happy about that. That is 4 on him. Smith 4, Porter 4, and Grant Red to the free throw line. Let me take that back. I believe they've called that. Yeah, they called it against Smith, but it's his 3rd, not his 4th. Grant Red at the free throw line missed his first free throw of the season earlier in the game, but he has hit all the others. And he's now 13 of 14 on the year. Trying to make it a 10-point game, and does exactly that. Against Link Academy, 2 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, and a partridge in a pear tree. That ball goes out of bounds, belongs to North Central on the turnover by Metropolitan. Bennett comes out. Porter is back in with those 4 fouls. Bennett with the screen, the cut by Strite, and right back to Red. Bennett with Watson right in his face. Gack will take that one, and Strite nearly got the tip, but it's controlled by Killian of the Wolves. Watson pushes it. Watson drives it, and can't hit it. That one is a jungle in there of arms, and finally it was Porter that came out of there with it. 61-51 Pirates, 5:50 to play. Red uses the Porter screen. Bennett coming out of the corner. Gack in the high post, lost it, knocked it out of bounds. It belongs to the Wolves. Marcus Harvey there, the disappearing right side of that screen. Longtime coach of the Wolves. And once again, he's provided a very competitive team here.
Metro needs some points here soon before the Pirates pull away.
Down low, backing in, nothing there for the posted up Micah Taylor. And again, the Pirates will come back after limiting Metro to one shot. 5 minutes to play.
Another good closeout by Red.
Transfer from Lindenwood, an NCAA Division I program where he redshirted last year. Porter to Strite. Strite has his options, picks Bennett, and why not? 3 big three-pointers in the second half.
That's a red alert.
That is a red alert, you're right, very, very good. 13, the difference, now 11 on the drive by Watson, who has 18 points. Averages 19 plus. Gack, got a roll. 14 for Gack. And tipped out of bounds by North Central's Kalen Strite. Brown back in for the Buccaneers. Watson in control, the sophomore against the sophomore Strite. Pierre Smith won't go. Smith got good position and is able to kick it outside. Tyus got it to go. Rehem Tyus with now 10 points. And 3:51 to play. Knocked out of bounds. The Brown pass. Oh, wow, I don't know. Coming out. Johnson tipped that ball out of bounds, and he is hurting. That's his right shoulder he is holding, almost as if, well, I don't want to guess. I'm not a doctor, but, boy, that's an injury you don't see in that situation, but you've seen it in athletics plenty of times. He's got a bad shoulder. Apparently, he's got it taped up, and right now he is in a lot of pain. A timeout on the floor with 3:42 to go. Nathan Chitwood and the referees have done a great job here, and it's been a great game.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it, like the Caggianos, who are brewing their own legacy. Or the Wrens with their drama-free plot, tranquil and serene. The Upshaws, they DIY all the time. While the Nelsons play lead in their own adventure, 150 years in the making. There's a story in every piece of land. Run with us and start telling yours.
Pirates led this game 28-26 at halftime, so they have had a great second half run, and they lead by 11 here at the Ketchum Community Center in Trenton, Missouri, or Trenmo as I like to call it.
A very good job by North Central cleaning it up to start this half and really getting their offense settled.
You know, both teams were a little bit helter-skelter in the very beginning, and I'm not so sure it's not helter-skelter right now, but it's
controlled helter-skelter.
Yeah, efficient. Brown sneaks the baseline and lays it in. Boy, he can be explosive. And a long pass down, nearly blocked by Brown, and the miss by Tyus. Or excuse me, that is Taylor. Now Red with 24 seconds working, getting inside. Brown again, taking his time, 3:07 to play. Cam's bounce pass nearly picked off, and Killiam got poked in the eye. He's down on the floor. They're going to call a timeout, and Jeremy Esri's not happy about that in the middle of play because the Pirates had a little bit of an advantage there when they blew the play dead. Killian is back on his feet and examining his face. It's his left, somewhere on the left side of his face. So it doesn't appear to be too serious. He is going to come out, though, and Nasir Simpson, who we saw several times in the first half, is in. Simpson, a freshman.
Maybe a little watery eyes after that.
Yeah. Brown baseline, backing in against Watson. Brown in trouble, and no whistle, or is there a whistle? Brown and Watson starting to spar a little bit verbally as the foul was called, a hold, and it's going to be the fourth foul on Watson. So we got some people teetering on the brink of being eliminated from this game. Watson's one of them.
There were 4 technical fouls in Metro's game against Highland.
Yeah, I saw that. None tonight, though, I'm pleased to say. Although I probably should have gotten one in the first half. Personally, I was a little out of control. Second one coming for Camden Brown. Perfect at the line this trip. 15 for the redshirt freshman from Quincy, Illinois. Watson leaving it for Smith. Wolves need some buckets. Long rebound taken by Red. Gack lobbing it, and Brown couldn't quite control it near the rim. Back the other way comes Smith. Spots Watson, long three over the top of Porter the third. Devontae Watson with his first three-pointer and 21 points tonight. The lead is a dozen for North Central. Porter goes around Watson, gets inside, foul comes, and now Porter will go to the line. Metro players hearing it a little bit from the student section right there on the baseline. And that is going to be on Watson, and he has fouled out of the game here with 2:07 to play. And ends up with 21 points. He has been a delight to watch. It's too bad he is gone from this game.
Not an ideal time for the Wolves to lose their best scorer.
Ivan Ramos takes his place. James Porter the third. Eight points for J-Mo. 17 and 10 rebounds against Link Academy Saturday. He is a double-double machine. And the lead, 14, is 72 points going to be enough tonight? You got to like North Central's chances at this point. Simpson giving it across to Ramos. Waiting and firing for three. That'll help. Smith hits a three-pointer, his first, and he has 10 points.
And Smith's really got to step up in these last minutes with Johnson and Watson out.
And the Pirates need to take care of the basketball with 1:35 to play. Gack. Boy, somebody got hooked and tangled up there, and Jeremy Esri and the referee step in before anything can get out of control. Good job by everybody involved there, including the players who stayed under control. And Tyus is charged eventually with the foul, and 4 now on him. Dang it, Gack to the line. 14 points. Now with his 15th point, he averages 13 and a half a game. number 3 in the nation in defensive rebounds, number 7 in total rebounds, and number 13 in rebounds per game, but he also is a good scorer in double figures. Again, another double-double machine. Pirates with a comfortable 13-point lead here with 1:21. Simpson, no. Check that, that was Taylor. Follow, no good. One more time, Taylor, and he gets it this time. Micah's 4th point. And 1:08 remain. Here's the press by Metro. After the game, Jeremy Esri will join us. Porter sneaks through, and that might be it. If it wasn't that before, I think he just sealed it up. Ball comes loose out of the hands of Simpson, recovered by the Pirates, and 48 seconds left. The Pirates are going to win their 14th of the year. Brown going through traffic. Strite can't follow it, and a whistle will stop play here with 37 left.
Strite wanted that putback dunk.
Tyus picks up the foul, and he has fouled out. 37 seconds left. They lose Watson with 2:07 remaining, and now Raheem Tyus joins him on the bench. Killian back in after getting poked in the face not too long ago. Here's Strite at the line. Kalen has had his problems at the free throw line, include missing his first 2 tonight. That's his first point, and that's his second point. Shot clock still in effect. Quick shot by Taylor, no good. Porter's pass intercepted. Not where the Pirates, I just let them score here, and that's exactly what they do. Is Smith gets the layup, and now the Pirates can hang on to the ball if they are able. Gack into the forecourt. And the Pirates should just hold it here and be satisfied with the win, but I tell you what, Smith takes it away. He's not going to take anything for granted, and Strite will make him earn it at the free throw line with 9 seconds. So the Wolves not giving up. They're still battling. Pirates would have loved to run the clock, but that was contrary to what Pierre Smith wanted, and now he'll go to the line for a couple.
Well, Rick, whoever wins this region, it's going to be a dogfight.
Well, I tell you. We know St. Louis is pretty good. We've heard that. Jeffco is always pretty good, well coached, athletic. Yeah, this could be maybe the best year that we've had in a long time in Region 16.
If you don't show up ready to play and you have Metro, they're going to make life tough for you.
Yeah. 1 of 2. Ball to Porter. Killian trying to take it away, but Porter's just going to hang on to it. And the final from the Ketchum Center. The Pirates 78 and Metro 66 as the Pirates go to 14-4. The Wolves are 6-13 with the win tonight. Jeremy Esri will be our guest coming up here in a moment or two as we wrap up this game from Trenton, Missouri in a moment.
Welcome to North Central Missouri College.
You are welcome here at North Central.
You are welcome at North Central.
You are welcome at North Central.
You're welcome at NCMC.
You are welcome at North Central Missouri College.
You are welcome here.
Give us a good look here at North Central Missouri College. We welcome you and would be glad to have you here on our campus.
Shiver me.
Let's see the final from the Ketchum Community Center. Trenton, Missouri. North Central wins it. The score, I think, a little bit misleading because, Ethan, this was a heck of a game. Very close most of the way.
Oh, absolutely. A dogfight. Metro came out swinging. North Central, a little sloppy to start, both teams. A little helter-skelter, as you said, but North Central really able to pull away at the end and make the shots they needed.
The fans are twirling with delight as we wait for Jeremy Esri. There's the coach, and he is coming up here in just a moment with a comment or two on this game. Real quickly, we'll give you some of the scoring. 12 points for Camden Brown. Cam Bennett, though had a big second half, ended up with 19 points in the game. And who else here? 16 for Dang Gak. On the Metro side, Devontae Watson, before fouling out, ended up with 21 points. I believe he is their leading scorer. There's Jeremy Esri. Hi, Coach. How you doing?
Hey, Rick. How you doing?
I'm good.
I'm good, man. Sorry, it's going in and out with the feed, so hopefully it's okay. So how you doing?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Are you tired after that game?
I'm a little worn out. Worn out. Didn't make shots that we normally make. Didn't make free throws we didn't make. I think Metro's a really scrappy team, and they showed it tonight. And, happy with our guys, how we played second half, and we'll take the win.
Yeah, and even in the first half, when you were hanging in there, you managed to grab a 2-point lead at halftime. Yeah. Well, any big changes in the second half, or was it the kids just kind of rising to the occasion?
Yeah, I thought our guys rose to the occasion. Man, I thought Cam Bennett was tough to the rim. He probably didn't make as many as he wanted and got hurt, but hopefully he'll be back. And Cam Brown was tough. I thought Dang Gak was phenomenal, especially second half. Man, he turned it up and was just really, really good. And so, I thought we just played tougher and made some shots. So
seemed like Zachary Kerr gave you some energy in the first half, and Grant Red had a very nice game as well.
Yeah, I think Z brought some great energy first half and was awesome for us and helped us stay. And then Grant was amazing second half. He got downhill. He did exactly what we need him to do, just penetrate and find an open man. And that pass he had for Dang for one of the layups it was really, really good. And I thought Kalen Street was really tough for us, too. So.
Yeah, he is somebody we don't see.
Straight, yeah.
Yeah, we don't see him score a lot, but he does a lot of the other things.
He does. He's an intangible guy and just works his tail off and does a lot of really good things. So.
Coach, congratulations on the win, 14th of the year. And now, without the game on Tuesday, what's your schedule in the next week?
Yeah, we go. We're at Jefferson on Saturday, which will be really tough.
Piece of cake.
I wish. I wish. Another region game and really tough and well-coached team. And then, so at Jefferson, and then we don't have anything again until at St. Louis here on that following Saturday. So we had to reschedule a game, and that's kind of where we're at right now.
All right, Coach,
enjoy
the win.
Yep,
thank you very much. Jeremy Esri with us in the post game here. We're real quick. Ethan, your impressions of the game tonight?
Physical, fast, region game. I mean, both teams not making it easy for one another. These close shots were the hardest shots to make all night, and North Central did a good job pulling away there, and it was very fun.
Thank you for your input tonight. Ethan Shoup has been with us, and we want to thank our staff, our producer tonight for both women and men, Nick Stewart, our director tonight on the men's game, Aiden Snyder. Nolan Parton was our replay and graphics man, and on the cameras tonight, Michael Turner, John Godbout, Alvaro Alvarez, and Alejandro Somoza, along with Ethan Shoup here on the air with me, Rick Cole. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you in a week when St. Louis comes to town, actually about 10 days. And until then, all we can tell you is, go Pirates!
Jolly Roger! Make sail, laddie! Walk